1,500 subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing. Every single one of you that has subscribed to this channel, contributing to the road to 1 million subscribers. And today I'm going to get into the Q&A now. I posted on all of my socials the other day trying to gather questions for this, and I got a very good response actually. I was really surprised at just how many people sent in questions. But before I do that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a live update. So I'm currently in Brisbane, Australia. Actually, let me get out this tree. So yeah, I'm currently in Brisbane, Australia. I'm going to be here for about another 3 months, or until sort of like the start of March when my visa expires. Just working away, saving up some money, ready for the next leg of travel, which is going to be back to Southeast Asia, Philippines, Indonesia, and then back here to Australia. Something else I need to tell you about, there's going to be a slight change up in the style of videos coming on my channel. I'm going to throw in some other types of videos because basically I want to have a bit of a creative experiment, I guess. Just try a few different things and see what I think works best for me. So just be prepared, there are going to be a few different things coming out, slightly different to just the travel content, but I'm looking forward to it, and so should you. How this is going to work, I'm just going to walk around the streets around here. Every time I come across something interesting, I'm going to answer one of your questions. Let's go. Well, 2 black and white cats sat there just staring at me definitely counts as something interesting. So the first question today comes from Sam Lapish on Instagram, and he asks, Justin, what is your favourite Australian food so far? And can you put the answer in poem form, please? Okay, let me find a spot to deliver this poem. You have to give me another minute, Sam. These extremely loud bugs are making it hard to find a place that's not extremely noisy. Okay, here we go. With a soft, spongy interior, hopefully moist, this snack fills all with the utmost of joy. Classically coated in chocolate and coconut, the pirates would shout, "Aussie land ahoy!" when they saw this iconic little guy. And they'd raid the land because they could not fly. But today, there are no pirates, just little sponge squares of Aussie delightness. Lamingtons. It's never too late to try one. There you go, Sam. Hope you enjoyed that. Found myself a pretty wonky tree. I think that counts as an interesting thing. Next question comes from Ewan Vowles on Instagram, and he says, should we have our vaccine consultations before booking our flights? Now, I don't think you need to have a vaccine consultation before you book a flight, because as long as you go there like at least a month before you travel, you can find out what vaccines you need to have and get them done in time so that you're safe and vaccinated, ready for your travels. There you go, Ewan. Found something else interesting. This tree appears to be wearing a belt, so on to the next question. This one comes from Travel with Knack on Instagram, and he says, hey Justin, what keeps you motivated? Okay, what keeps me motivated? The things that keep me motivated have got to be seeing positive comments. Also, I really enjoy watching back my finished video once all the time and effort has gone into it, then I can appreciate all the hard work I've done. And also something else that keeps me motivated is the thought of a future of like just unlimited prospects. Like, you can become a content creator, and if you get big enough and you get successful enough, you can just go out there and do exactly what you want to do all day, have fun, create amazing content, and then just get paid to do it. So that is also a serious end goal target for me. There you go, Knack. Okay, I'm starting to run out of interesting things around here and also running out of light. Ooh, my microphone cable's gone a bit crazy, hasn't it? Let me just, much better. So the next one comes from Joseph Nicholson, and he says this, he says, best country to visit on a budget, great stuff on the vlogs, love them. Well, Joseph, I think the best countries to visit is definitely going to be heading out to Southeast Asia. Those places, your money goes like 5 to 10 times further than it does in any other Western country. Take it from me, if you want to have a cheap travel experience, head to Southeast Asia and you'll have an amazing time out there. The next question comes from Nick Maud, and he says, have you got plans to come back and see us or fly us out there? Well, if I could fly all you guys out here to experience the same sort of stuff that I'm experiencing, I 100% would. It's absolutely amazing out here, guys. Like, seriously, if you can get out here at any time, do it. But yes, I am planning to come back and visit you guys at some point. It's probably going to be at some point next year, maybe towards the end of the year, but I will come back. You'll see my face again in real life, don't worry about it. Right, the next question comes from WillB95 on Instagram, and he says, this is not on topic, but are you doing any more car reviews? I think your review on the 1 series was top. But to be honest, I did enjoy doing the car reviews, but once out here and moving around a lot, it's quite difficult to keep up and do that sort of thing. because you need to sort of build relationships with either dealers or, you know, have connections to people who have these cars you can take out. It's kind of difficult. So at the moment, it's going to be a no on the car reviews, but stay tuned because there's going to be all sorts of different stuff coming up. Thank you. Okay, so next up we've got quite a lot of questions from Nick Coultish. Now, his first one was, is Sam Lapish rancid? And another one of his was, are you rancid? As in, am I rancid? Well, thinking back and thinking about this, I think rancidity or being rancid is not something you can simply slip in and out of. Like, once you become rancid, you are rancid. There's no going back. It becomes part of who you are. So I think to answer that, yes, we're probably both still rancid. He also asked quite a few more questions, so I'm going to rapid fire some of them off right now. What's the thing that you miss most about the UK? Personally, it's the snacks. The snacks out here are nowhere near as good as the ones in the UK. I am craving all the time some of the snacks from back there. So enjoy them while you have them. Trust me, they're way, way better over there. Do you / have you ever got homesick? Absolutely not. That's a simple answer. If you could make any type of video content you haven't made yet, what would it be? Well, I'm actually doing that right now. So I've got a new series that's going to be coming out. Can't really say anything just yet, but I do want to try doing some kind of challenge videos where I set myself a challenge in a certain amount of time or whatever, and I just document the process and go through the full experience. I think that will be an interesting video. Will you ever travel to see the Outback? Yes, absolutely. I've got plans to go and see the Outback probably next year, so I want to see it just as much as you guys want to see the videos of it. It looks amazing. I'm going to be going there, don't worry about it. Right, I'm going to sit down for these next ones because my arm is getting absolutely knackered holding up the gimbal. So he also says, what video that you've done are you the most proud of? I think for me, it's a toss-up between my Fraser Island video, my Whitsundays video, or my Cambodia travel guide. The Fraser Island and Whitsunday ones mainly because I feel like they're my best videos as an overall production, and the Cambodia guide just because of how successful it's been. That video has got so many views and it's helping out so many people. I'm happy that people are getting the knowledge and benefit from that video that I intended them to. So I'm really proud of that as well. He also asked, how many subscribers do I want to hit in 2023? This is a tricky question because obviously I want to hit as many as I possibly can. Realistically, I think 5 to 10,000 is a probably manageable target, but in my head, I just want to get as many as possible. I want to have 2023 as my year for major growth, and I have a lot of ideas and a lot of plans to make that happen as well. He also asked, how good is Macca's compared to Mackey's? Basically, it is exactly the same. There is no difference between Macca's and Mackey's. There are a couple of different items on the menu, but everything tastes the same as you would expect it to in the UK. Okay, this is the last question from Nick. He sent loads in. Thank you so much, Nick. But I can only answer so many of them. And he said, if you could travel anywhere in the world tomorrow for free, where would you go and what video would you do? Well, that is a no-brainer. If I could travel anywhere tomorrow for free, I would go straight to Iceland. I would take all sorts of drones and cameras with me, and I would make just epic content showing off the landscape and just having an absolutely amazing time in Iceland, because that place just, right now, I'm just in awe of it. It's amazing. I cannot wait to get there. At some point, I've got to get there, 100%. 2 questions left, the first of which comes from Lucy O'Donnell 98, and she said, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Okay, so initially it looked like it was good fun. The people that were doing it looked like they're having a great time, and then also I saw people who I thought they're making awesome videos, and I saw other people who I thought, I feel like I could do better than that. So I thought I might as well have a go then. So here I am now, basically, hopefully just trying to make better and better videos so that you guys watching can enjoy them. So last but by no means least is a question from Steve Thresh, and he says, you're stuck on an island, you're only allowed 1 camera, which one would it be? I thought about this one long and hard, and I came to the conclusion that the best camera to take would be some sort of action camera. So if it's from my arsenal, I would have to take my DJI Osmo Action. And this is because it's probably the most versatile camera. It's waterproof, it has sort of better inbuilt stabilization than my phone does anyway, and if I had a bare bones drone without a camera on it, I could attach the Osmo Action to the drone and also get drone footage with that, and potentially attach it to the drone, fly the drone to safety, and then somebody can come and rescue me. You got to think about these things. So thank you so much everyone for your questions. It's actually been pretty good fun, so maybe we'll do another one of these at other major milestones. But apart from that, this is me. This is the park just outside my house. This is Brisbane, and this has been my first ever Q&A video. Keep your eyes peeled for my upcoming videos. There's some seriously interesting stuff coming up. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, join the other 1.5k people that have done. Let's make that number 7 digits long. All right, have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.